Hey everybody, this is Ryan from Harmonix. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about the controller. We've been reading all your comments and we've been working on the spec for the controller the whole time. And I think we've sort of focused on both the Dualshock 3 and the Dualshock 4 enough to tell you guys what we're thinking about doing. If I pick up a Dualshock 3, which I have here, we've been playing the game with this one, and actually it feels really good. It's not exactly the same as the DualShock 2, obviously, but it feels very good to play with. Some people were concerned about the throw of R2 because it's a soft trigger. But the fact is that we haven't even tuned the code yet, and it's feeling really nice. You don't have to press it a lot for it to engage, and we're going to be paying a lot of attention to that when we actually do code for the controller. It's funny though, depending on where you put your finger, it actually doesn't even feel like a trigger. So it's possible that some people will be playing kind of high on the trigger and won't even know that it's got any throw. And for those that do play lower, it still is very quick to play on. So with the PlayStation 3's controller, it's going to be similar to the original PlayStation 2 game. Left to right, gem capture, power up deploy. You can go left and right with the analog stick. You'll be able to capture here. L2 will be disabled. One thing that we're thinking of experimenting with on this controller is using the motion to allow you to freestyle sort of in 3D space. I am hoping to put new rumble into the DS3. Specifically, we used to rumble it to the beat, so you would know the downbeat of the song, and it was easier to play the game that way. But I think we're going to be doing things like power-up attacks and stuff like that will be rumbled in the controller as well. So that said, moving to the 4, same thing as before. All the standard buttons will be used in all the same ways. Interesting thing about the trigger is, like, same deal. We haven't even coded for it yet, and we already are feeling that it's pretty good. You can hear that I'm engaging all of those, and we never go faster than this in the game. That's as fast as it goes. And same thing, you can, if you engage it up top, it's great, and even if you engage it down on the trigger, like all the way down, it's still very fast. Motion will hopefully control freestyle. And I have some cool new ideas for how freestyle will look in the game, so hopefully that'll be exciting for you guys. For the light bar, in solo, I wanted to show you what lane you're on, because if you remember, the lanes are all colored. So it'll show you what lane you're on, and maybe even pulse in brightness to the beat to give you more confirmation of where the beat is and how the music is playing. So that's what the bar will most likely do. The speaker in the new controller will be probably giving you barks, like if the game wants to tell you that you've gotten a power-up, or if the game wants to tell you that you've been the recipient of a destructive power-up. Anything like that will probably come out of the speaker. This will become really cool, I think, when you're playing multiplayer. One thing in the original game, especially back when it came out, everyone was listening to speakers coming out of their TV. It was sometimes hard to tell who got what power-up. Now the controller will actually talk right to you, right? Because these controllers have speakers in them. And we've confirmed that the amount of lag that using the speakers introduces is not significant enough to hurt us. So we're going to be planning on that. We've been thinking about using the touchpad. So the obvious one is that we started considering using it for freestyle. So that would give you 3 options: either analog stick, using motion control, or using the actual pad for freestyling. So that, I think, is a sort of no-brainer. But what we're going to be experimenting with, that I'm kind of excited about, is the possibility of using it as a tapping surface. I'm pretty excited about that because that could potentially be a new super speedy way of playing. Either with one hand or 2 hands. We could do it with regions. There's a bunch of experimentation we can do here. So if time allows, we're going to do a bunch of cool new work here to hopefully get it to be a new surface for you to play on. So hopefully that explains everything that we're contemplating for the controllers, both the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. I think it's going to be really cool. I've always really loved these controllers, and the new one especially has a lot of cool features to play with. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll let you guys know how it goes, and as we start developing new features for the controllers, I'll let you know. See ya.